Sorry, YouTube. We just got into stream. What we're doing is we're just gonna gather for a little bit. Kind of want to have a chill start to the stream. Jump into some Black Zone later once we've got a few sets crafted up. We want to start crafting up some Dagger Torch sets because I was having a lot of fun with that yesterday, actually. Might do some of the large camps when we come across them. Yeah, we're still waking up a little bit, a little tired today, so it's been nice and easy for a little bit. Let's go ahead and switch this over to already set to carry weight. Absolutely fantastic. You have a lot of passive carry weight across all of our stuff. Ooh, it's 5.1 high too. Look at that, we're balling today already. Yeah, but yeah, yesterday's stream was crazy. The support was absolutely bonkers yesterday. So thank you all so much that were here yesterday hanging out. Thank you so much for all the subscriptions and follows. I can't believe we had the kind of viewership we did. That was awesome. And this is why we love myths. So much to grind out. Baby. There's nothing like just sitting back and just hitting resources in this game. Nice, chill, relaxing. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey Ben, how's it going? How are you doing, man? Good to see you again. I am NA. I am NA. Although I have thought about making characters in other servers. I think that'd be kind of fun. Right now we're just doing some gathering for the first hour or so on the stream. Kind of want to chill out for a little bit. Talk to the chat. Yesterday was a lot of fun. We got a lot of Black Zone content in, but it's very hectic and very like it's hard to focus. Can be very hard to focus sometimes in the Black Zone. So we're gonna just chill out for a little bit. Yeah, we are doing awesome on the gear front. We have been doing very damn well on the gear front. How are you doing today, my friend? Nice. We are definitely going to be grabbing a Conqueror's chest today. We completed our Adventurers Challenge outside of the chest and got our Gallant Horse, which is awesome. So my recommendation, if you're looking for profit, I would focus on skinning and I would focus on fishing. For fishing, I would avoid Black Zone content until you're really high spec. I would literally just go into the mists, into Yellow Zone mists, and fish in here, and skin, and you can like make like 300 to 500k silver an hour easy. And that's completely safe content, so you don't have to worry about losing gear, or like dying, losing money. It's a very profitable. I mean, like 9 pieces of tier 1 hide is 6k. That's one animal. You do 10, you're up to 60k alone right there. You focus on fishing on top of it, very good money. Very, very good money. And then fishing, dude, if you can pull like where is it? I don't have any. I think it's the... They're just fish that are worth quite a bit of money in Mist. You can make very big money. Otherwise, I know I keep talking about it. It's just because I'm really excited for it. The devs come out at the end of the month. I think that's going to be a very solid way to make money with minimal risk. You will drop your inventory, but not your gear when you die. And I think that the loot's actually supposed to be pretty good. So yeah, I'm excited for the deaths. I think that's gonna be great content. What do you mainly focus on when you play the game? PvP, gathering. Good song just came on. Have it for a long time. I would recommend waiting until... So one way I could recommend PvP is... I know a lot of people don't like them. I like corrupted dungeons. Otherwise, waiting until the end of the month when the deaths come out, I think the deaths are going to be an awesome way to learn PvP. Are you on NA as well, or are you on EU or Asia? Because if you're on NA, I would be more than happy to play with you sometime. I'd love to get in some games with viewers. Playing your iPad? Honestly, I've seen people do crazy work. I think the thing with you're playing on you're in Asia, when people play on stuff like phone and iPad and stuff like that, I always recommend that you focus on simpler builds. Like I think battle axes are a great one. I think great axes are a good one. Focusing on stuff that doesn't have a lot of skill shots. That's very brawly. Are great ways to do PvP. I would avoid staffs. Staffs are pretty tough. Swords can be pretty good. I think swords are very good. Carving sword, dual swords, I think are both excellent. Daggers might be a little hard. I think work gloves are probably a little hard, but yeah, swords, axes, stuff like that are probably really good for like if you're playing mobile or on your iPad. And then honestly, if you haven't, join a guild who wants to run content with you. Having a guild always helps too. I broke and finally joined a guild, just so I could have people to play with. I was gonna hold off and make my own guild for Ironman, but it doesn't seem like enough people are interested in actually making an Ironman, so we're kind of expanding that idea a little bit. But yeah, we're just I want to make up a bunch of dagger torch sets so we can run Black Zone with those. So we're farming out a bunch of resources. Yeah, so an Ironman is I can't buy anything off the marketplace and I can't trade other players. So everything I have to craft myself or I have to get from drops or PvP. If I want to sell stuff, if I can sell it on the black market, I have to sell it on the black market. If it's not sellable on the black market, I can sell it on the regular market, but I can't buy anything off the market. Which yesterday we finally made our first poison potions. Yeah, look at that. Huge, honestly. So yeah, we're feeling real good. Actually, on the crafting front, I don't even know if I can craft up I can't craft the daggers yet. So we're gonna have to unlock that still. Yeah, if you weren't around yesterday, the stream did really well. We had a total of 400 viewers on the YouTube side. I got a bunch of follow subs and everything. The stream yesterday was a lot of fun. It's all up on my YouTube if you want to check it out. There were a ton of people hanging out. Wish you were there, man. It was a lot of fun. You would have a lot of people to talk to about kind of PvP and stuff like that too. I'm sure there's plenty of people in my plenty of my subscribers and followers are way better at PvP than I am. Yeah, but we're gonna spend the first couple hours at least gathering today. I want to see what my resources actually look like. So for yeah, we got a lot to grind out. Yeah, we got a lot to grind out. Yeah, so the Ironman challenge, it's a lot of fun. A lot of grinding, but I think it's a lot of fun. We still haven't gotten that like crazy drop yet. We've gotten some decent stuff, but like I'm looking for like a 7.3, 6.3, like really good weapon, some better armor. Because I'm trying to remember what the IP cap for deaths is. I think it's 1200. Maybe 1400? But I'm pretty sure it's 1200. I think 1400 is probably a little high. Actually, let's go look that up quick. I know people are not happy about the IP cap. People I really want to see what the IP cap for Albion's gonna be. Doesn't look like I have it listed anywhere. I know they brought it up somewhere. I know they brought it up somewhere. I think it's like 1200 to 1400. I love the people whining about IP cap. I can't believe I can't bully players in my 8.4 set in non-black zone content. This is unfair. Ah! Yes! That's huge! Oh my god, we can make another stag. Let's go. Oh, that's big, dude. That's nice. All right, dude. That's awesome. That's so good. Absolutely insanely good. All right, boys. We're gonna have a second stag now. Absolutely massive. Yeah, I'm guessing, I kind of don't know what our game plan is for today. I know I want to gather for a bit, but... I kind of not against the idea of doing a corrupted dungeon either. I'm not against the idea of doing a corrupted dungeon at all. What is the IP? I think it's 1,000 for. I think that's the soft cap. I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm not against that. We can maybe do some corrupted dungeons today. Probably be a great way to get some consumables too. So. We'll see about that. See about that. Wonder how many enchanted resources we have. After the Skyflower, we'll take a look. A lot of 4.0 hide there. Maybe we'll run down to that after the Skyflower. Yeah, let's take a look. How are we looking on, I think that guy's going there. I mean, not terrible. And we already have some crafted up. Okay. Probably have to run around the black zone for a little bit and grind up our fame farm with our dagger and torch, but once we get up to the IP cap with 4.1, I think we might be schmoovin'. Hi there, 1-2. Yes, I'm currently just gathering. I'm on an Ironman. What that means is that I cannot buy anything off the marketplace and I can't trade other players. So I'm currently just grinding out some resources so I can craft a few sets to go run Black Zone with. So we're just kind of chilling for a little bit. Start of the stream's gonna be just a little chill stream. How are you doing today? Don't you worry though, we will definitely be running some should probably turn up the game a little bit. That's a little better. We'll definitely be getting some Black Zone content in later. How are you doing today? What kind of content do you like to run on Albion? I think we're gonna focus on crafting some dagger torch sets. I've never really played too much dagger, and playing it yesterday, have fun. I love fishing. We'll definitely dedicate some time to fishing. We primarily have to. Let me go beat this mob, and I'll kind of show you. We want to do some fishing in the highland zones, primarily because we want to find or farm out some stone stream lurchers and some eels, because they both create really good food that we can craft up. So it's kind of the game plan right now. We're definitely going to get some more fishing in so we can get some food crafted. Trust me, we'll be getting some fishing in. I know a lot of people don't like the fishing portion either, so sometimes I try to do the fishing off stream just so it's less boring for the viewers, but I'll do it on stream here and there, you know, it's some of my favorite content to do, so. Ooh, piece of candy. But yes, I am a fishing enthusiast in the game. Also, look at, we just found a little fawn, so we can craft up another stag. That's massive. The day's all coming together, baby. We've also been saving up a bunch of our treasure. We're gonna keep stacking this up and eventually get a good sell in. Fishing's your main source of premium? Dude, fishing is so good. I think people sleep on fishing. It is such good money. It's chill, it's easy, it's safe, and it's profitable as all hell. One of the first things I crafted was our full T5 fishing set. It was one of the first things we did. Yeah, we got a lot of resources to grind out, though. Unfortunately, I was a goofball. And we focused a lot of our resources on the island, so we're kind of lacking out resources now. Yeah, but fishing on mobile, that's a fun way to pass the time when I'm doing other stuff. I'm curious, do any of you guys also play stuff like RuneScape or anything? I feel like if you play Albion, you've probably touched RuneScape before. It's different games entirely, but also very similar in their own right. We also haven't done any Bazaar lately. It might be fun to stream the Bazaar later for a couple hours. I know it's not the most popular thing to stream, but I like to do it here and there. We're getting pretty close to max expansion pack too, so. But yeah, I love fishing. Do you do anything outside of fishing, or is that kind of like your main thing? I know mobile can be hard to PvP and stuff on, so. I haven't tried Genshin, but I've thought about it. Do you recommend trying it out? One question for you, how much money do you have to invest in Genshin? Or is it pretty free-to-play / low-pay friendly? I don't really want to put a good chunk of cash in anything right now. You would recommend it? I'll have to give it a go. I will have to give it a go. Maybe that'll be like a fun, like, let's try Genshin one day stream. Yeah, we'll definitely have to give that a go sometime. Ooh. Very nice. 5.2. You can? Okay, awesome. I'll definitely give it a go sometime then. Maybe we'll make a stream out of that. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm always looking for new games to try. I mainly play Albion, but I am also, like, I'm 70% Albion, like 30% variety streamer. We've got a lot of games coming up that I'm really excited to play. The Final Fantasy Tactics remake is coming out. I think that's going to be a lot of fun to stream. Especially since the units in that game you can name yourself, so we're definitely going to be naming some of the units after our viewers and stuff like that are hanging around. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, I already have enough games that I put money into, subscriptions and stuff, so I really don't want to put more money into anything. Well, there's just a couple games I want to get. I've been looking at Dune Awakening. I'm kind of considering getting that still. Game looks pretty fun. The game actually looks really fun. I'm from the U.S., specifically from Wisconsin. But I've moved around. I've lived in Florida. I've lived in Puerto Rico. So I've lived a few different places. Where are you from? Looking okay. Looking okay. I'm from India. Cool. Yeah, I love how many like different countries and continents my viewers are from. I have viewers from Sweden, South Africa, India. I have tons of people from different parts of the world. I think that's so cool. Do you like living in India? I also find it incredible how everyone's English is so good. Like, I'm embarrassed that English is the only language I know. I would love to learn some new languages. I've tried a few times. Honestly, I'm a little embarrassed that I don't know any other languages. Honestly, I think a lot of you guys probably know English better than I do. It's crazy. You guys are awesome. It's so impressive. It's a nice place since we don't. Yeah, the whole war situation is so just sad and unfortunate. I really hope everyone, like, I hope everything ends up okay. It's an incredibly tense period right now. And I feel horrible because I'm not really in any imminent danger, but, like, a lot of you guys are. So I don't know. I'm sorry that you're going through that, and I don't want it. Trust me, I don't want war any more than you guys do. Trust me. So I really hope things, settle down soon, and I'm probably not the most educated on everything, so I kind of keep my tongue out of politics. But I think we can all agree that war is never good. War has got to be the most evil thing. Comes down to it, the main people who get hurt in war are innocent people. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I try to stay updated and educated on everything, but I think a hard part is we're so detached being in America from what's actually going on. So I only get, what I hear from the news and from, people telling me. I am 29 years old, turning 30 next year. I know. I look like I'm a teenager still. I look young. I get bullied a lot for it. I've got some funny stories regarding how I look. But yeah, 29, believe it or not. How old are you? I do also have a lot of adept runes, so I could definitely get a lot of the gear up to 4.1 easily. You're 39. Ah. 39. Dang. You got any life advice for me? Because God knows I need it. I was given the chance to try to stream full time and make a living out of it, so I'm taking the chance. I take a lot of risks in life. A lot of things that probably smart people wouldn't do, but I want to be happy with my life. So You know, I take long shots, and you know, they don't pan out. They don't pan out. I'm not any worse for wear. Ooh. Yeah, let's go check out the chest, actually. See if we can pick a fight with anyone. Surprisingly, a lot of my viewer base is younger than me, so let's go see someone a little older. Do what makes you happy. I like that advice. That's the kind of advice I like to give too. Take the risks in life. Oh. Alright, maybe we won't pick a fight with the guy in full 8.3. Life is surprisingly short, so. That's great advice, though. We really gotta get our silver up, too. I want to hit that 10 million mark so I can start wearing cosmetics. Do you watch any other Albion streamers or content creators? Do you have any favorites? Any like content you really like watching? Or just like chilling and chatting? Gather around, children. Now this is a absolutely phenomenal find. Give me the 5.2, baby. Ooh. +2. Shame. Shame on you. Naughty, naughty. Don't try ganking me. I showed up in your top page, really? You know what? Someone said something similar yesterday. They said that I was in the front page of YouTube forum. I can't believe that. Like, the amount of support everyone's been showing has been absolutely incredible in the series. It's been very humbling, and like, it really gives me hope that I can make a career out of streaming. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. It is my obligation to say, if you're enjoying the content, man, and you're not already subscribed, I always appreciate the subscriptions. Working towards 500 so we can partner with YouTube. That would make a huge difference. It'd be the first step in really making this career a possibility. Again, no pressure. I just feel like it's my obligation to throw it out there, you know? Alright, let's find one more West top up, and actually we could probably go depot quick. I'm not that good at PvP. So I will be playing Black Zone later. Don't you worry, we 100% will get some Black Zone content in later. Thank you for the compliment, though. That's very kind of you. You've done that? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're part of the stream and hanging out with me. I always say there's thousands of streamers people could be watching. You guys are hanging out with me. I'm just a goofball. I have a pretty not great setup. I do what I can. So I just appreciate you guys being here. Oh, nah, that one. But yes, we are going to do some Black Zone PvP later. I'll say it. Battle bracers are so fun, and they're one of my favorite weapons to PvP with. So that guy, I think he was just practicing his PvP. I respect him. He's trying to practice his ganking and stuff like that. Just came across the wrong guy, you know. Had to put him down. But yes, we'll probably do some dagger torch PvP later in the Black Zone, maybe even in corrupted dungeons. But yeah, we're definitely gonna get some PvP in later. Don't you worry about that. We got to make sure we actually have sets to PvP with, though. I don't want to take anything too crazy in with me right now. Yeah, but the problem is with playing this Ironman account is I'm very limited. I don't have that many weapons to burn through right now. And a lot of them I don't want to lose. Like, I don't want to lose the fire staff I've got. I don't want to lose the 6.2 battle axe and base breaker I've got. So we're trying to be very smart and only bring in what we want to lose right now. So we gotta have to... Unfortunately, part of it we do have to grind. I'd love to just go buy some sets in PvP, but part of the challenge. But it makes it fun. You know, every single drop feels important for the account then. Check on something quick. Oh my god! I've already gained another 2 subscribers today on YouTube. Thank you all so much for the support. You guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. We've jumped up about 30 subscriptions in the past week, so it's a good amount. You guys are definitely gonna be the reason I'm able to hit that 500 mark with all the support you guys have been showing. So thank you. Yeah, I don't think I'm that good at PvP, but what I did is, when I first started the game, I was losing every fight. Like, it was embarrassing how bad I was. So, what I did is I just spammed corrupted dungeons, and I learned a lot from it. I lost more silver than I got, and I would just go fish for more, but it made a world's difference in how good, like, how my PvP is now. Now I'm out of coffee. There's a chest. I was like, why is it PvP over here? Yes, but I mean, I think we're gonna get to the point within the next hour here that we can craft up those dagger torch sets, and we'll be looking real good for PvP. So, what I like to do is I like to rock I don't wear gathering clothes in Black Zone, because I don't think I'm amazing at escaping. So what I like to wear is I like to use double-bladed staff for the getaway potential, assassin jacket, some kind of wanderlust boots, and then a hunter hood usually to kind of reduce burst if I get ganked. And then I'll typically, if I'm gathering, I'll bring like a stack, because I feel like a stack is a very good budget mount for gathering. And then I use the safe portal. If I ever see it jump to more than 15 players in the area, I'll either dip or change zones. But yeah, honestly, I kind of don't mind picking fights when I'm gathering either. And that's why I kind of wear like I'll wear like a 5.1 set. But if it's like a Zerg or something like that, then yeah, we at least have the potential to get away. Double-bladed staff is definitely my go-to for like gathering though in Black Zone. Now if I'm fishing in Black Zone, obviously I wear the fishing set because you kind of need the boat, like you need the set effects. I still wear double-bladed staff, but then I'll also bring invis potions to help with the getaway. Same deal. If I see more than 15 people in the zone, I dip. And then I typically hang out in tier 7, tier 8 zones. Which is a little scary. I feel like you're more likely to find like high IP like Zergs there, but that's how you make the money. So, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do to make that money. So out of curiosity, have you ever traveled outside of India at all? So, if you're bringing T8 tools, that's kind of a tough one. I know it's totally doable solo, but if you're gonna bring in such expensive items, I would say maybe be in a party at that point. You know, have like a few people partied up gathering and stuff like that, or like hanging out in the zone. If you're gonna do it solo, make sure you definitely... You've been to Singapore, that's so cool. I would definitely have invis potions. And honestly, it's just a matter of like paying really close attention to the map. Like if you see a single player, even for a split second, you mount up and you move. You're out of there. You're done. You're going. So it's... I typically don't run T8 tools in Black Zone because I think it's a little scary for my taste. But yeah, it's just a matter of game sense, being really quick to mount up as soon as you see someone. Yeah, I would say there's not really a good... It definitely is not easy. I mean, you're risking a lot to potentially gain a lot, to be fair. I mean, how much does a piece of 8.3 leather cost? I wish I could go look at the marketplace from here. Definitely scary no matter how you look at it. Honestly, I don't have really good recommendations for running T8 tools. You bite the bullet and accept the fact that you might lose them. Gather around. I would say practice getting away from gangsters too. Practice makes perfect, right? I'm out of coffee. I think I might need more coffee soon. I think I need a new bed. Singapore sounds so cool. How was Singapore? I lived in Puerto Rico for a while. I've been to the Bahamas, Jamaica, Caribbeans. I plan on going to Japan at some point, and I plan on doing like a tour through Europe at some point. Those are kind of my dream vacations. Go check out all that. Probably gonna be a while. Yes. I am listening to music, by the way. I just have my audio split so it doesn't play my music because I don't want to get copy strike while streaming. I would love to play my music on stream, but I also think a lot of people probably prefer to listen to their own music when they're their own music, or I know a lot of people watch multiple things at once, so they'll have me on with like a show or something too, so it's better for the stream. I like to think that people like my music, but honestly my music's kind of weird and out there, so probably not. Ooh, just one. Still good. Still good. probably not worry too much about crafting tier 6 gear for a while, because it's going to be so much grinding to get up to the point where we could craft that. Just focusing on like 4.1, 4.2 sets is probably going to be the wave. Then once we get our gathering up high enough, we'll definitely focus on like 5.1, 5.2. I still have not mastered the art of talking constantly. It's very hard to sit there and talk non-stop and figure out what the hell to say. Practice will make perfect, though. It's a lot better than when I started streaming, so. Practice makes perfect. Also, out of curiosity, how are the markets on the Asian market in this game? Like, I'm assuming the markets between all three regions are vastly different. I really should make a character on the Asian server sometime. The Asia server. Also tried Splitgate 2 last night. It was kind of fun. I don't know what's up with the stability of some of the game servers though. I don't know if it was me or the game, but I was having issues with stuttering and stuff on that game. Trying out a bunch of different games. Seeing what kind of sticks right now. Oh, also, what weapon line do you mainly play? Out of curiosity. What is everyone's favorite weapon line in the game? Mine is shape-shifting staffs followed by war gloves. After that's kind of a toss-up. I really like daggers, but I'm not very good at daggers. There's some fun bows, but I primarily just use the bow badon. Frost staffs surprised me. Now with the buffs, they're pretty fun. I'm getting too many tier 5 resources. I need more tier 4. Oh, too long? Yeah, battle bracers. Ooh, with that, almost T or spec 100 with the plate boots. Very nice, very nice. 42 with the gloverinos. I really gotta start focusing up on what I want to spec though. I'm thinking of just doing daggers and war gloves now. I don't know how much I enjoy playing stabs. Just never been the biggest staff guy outside of shapeshifter staffs. That is something we will be doing. We'll be doing tracking at some point in the future. So we can craft up some shapeshifter staffs. Definitely want to do that. Might be a group activity we want to do. I've done them solo plenty of times. I also want to wait till the update for tracking, because they're going to make it so that when you're tracking, they won't go to different zones. They stay in the zone you're tracking them in. Excellent change. Bravo. Bravo. Good work, SBI. Good change, good change. I think they nailed it with the upcoming update. Tons of W's. IP capping blue and yellow zones, IP capping depths, the tracking changes. Big W's all around. Bravo, SBI. I love it. I really want to get a owl from one of the owls so I can raise an owl. That would be a cool mount. I just want bragging rights towards mounts I've created myself. We could do some faction warfare at some point too. I'm not against that. Is crafting... Yeah, so it's for anything in that tier. I have a tier 5 stalker jacket component I can make, but I gotta get to tier 5 crafting on the actual jackets. Which we are focusing leather jackets right now anyway, so it's actually not gonna be terrible to do. Not gonna be terrible. Soccer jacket would be absolutely insane for Fame Farm. Very good. Probably gonna be one of our better jackets when we spec axes too, so. What's the IP on that kill? Not even. Not even. Respect to the guy though. I respect the hustle. Get that practice in, baby. Gank everything and anything. Who cares if you die?